Hey, yeah, it got better. Way better. Might have to give you a new. We gotta give you a new name. Who did? Matter of fact, I'm gonna be real. I don't think everybody came up with a name from wrong. I think L did, and it was Chris. Yeah, that's all I was saying.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. No team means more to a city than the Packers to Green Bay, and this was the scene a few moments ago as the green and gold made their way out of the historic tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Tennessee Titans.
How you say got a taint to it?
This shit, that's my spot.
Mason Crosby of the Packers has it teed up, and off we go from Lambeau. This is fielded a couple yards deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
Oh, that was a good.
Hey, John.
Great shot.
John. Hey, man, they done made me get Henry, big dog. They done made me get Henry.
Yo, why you leaving?
He beat me.
You said what?
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
4 yards the result on the first play.
I like that, big dog.
Second down.
I told him, man, I said, shit, I'm going to drop 50 on you, man.
Sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
Then Grant want to play against me.
Yeah, Rolly. Get up.
Nah, ain't not like that.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
That was over the back, too, bro.
Derrick Henry.
What?
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
So many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Tannehill on 3rd down.
Too late, JJ.
Try to force it to his tight end Walker, and it's intercepted.
Yeah, Rolly. Don't worry about that. Keep that Rolly shooting.
Right around the 25.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the
Why you do that, Swag? I knew he was going to do it.
And close quickly, especially in the
well, hit again. Walk up.
So if the timing's not right, we'll see interceptions like that one right there.
Give me that board. Here we go. Get another one then. Get another one then. Get another one then. Oh, JT Thomas jumped the L.
But not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 18 yards there, it'll be 1st and goal.
No, JJ.
They'll try it around. This is Williams. And that'll move him a
nope,
little
told you.
from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
Yeah, man. Just read that stuff, man. Oh. Get back. There you go. Get back, Roman. Get back, Roman.
2nd and goal.
That was good. We good. Give me that ball.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Snags it for the pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Yo, what?
Pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing a ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember,
damn,
this is the color jersey we're wearing. They're wearing the other color. Let's make sure we get it to our guys, please.
And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
A quick burst there. He nicely bit off.
What's Swag doing behind me? Yep.
They'll line up on 2nd and 4.
Oh!
Out of bounds.
This is Henry. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
Oh, he missed me!
Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense
I've been pressed square.
to be before they actually open. And it will help set him apart from many of the other bats in the league.
Go!
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
You got intimidated, yeah.
Like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here,
still JJ.
Contact, and as a result,
Yeah.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10.
You got it. Dang it.
With Henry. And he'll get this up only to about the 33.
Get that ball up. No, sir. And I push you. And I push you. And I push you. And I push you.
They like to play those nickel or sub packages.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And then fucked around and took 3 more steps.
Yeah. Give that ball.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill.
Yeah, him, L.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of
White, him.
16 yards there, a Tennessee first down.
Anybody foul your sorry self?
Sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said
he had the ball in his hand already.
Old reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks.
Swag trying to post you, bro? No, sir, Swaggy.
In order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
Well, punch it.
And he gets
come on, bro.
35-yard line. Tennessee getting the first down.
Well, take that in.
18 yards.
Give it up. Oh.
Get up, nigga.
First down. And he is going to be.
I don't know why he didn't just dunk that ball, bro. I really don't.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. A rare miss.
Get your hand up, Swaggy.
The drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Henry running right.
Get that junk out of here.
Get more than half of what they needed. That brings
Boing, shut up. 2. Oh, he made that. Go on, Roland, go.
No score.
I mean, he was the only one down. I had to pass it.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the
Had no. Sorry, nigga.
From the gun, here's Tannehill. And that
Mommy.
is caught by Davis for a Tennessee touchdown.
There we go. I'll take it.
Corey Davis, 28 yards.
Get it. Oh, my Lord.
Scoreboard here this afternoon. Well,
he dunked that ball. Good Lord.
Quarter of play. We sure didn't have to wait long into the
he
second
punched
quarter
out
to get some action on the scoreboard.
So was the first quarter
Oh, that's so easy. That's so easy. I'll get it back, Swag.
We had some action. We had some good play. Just didn't have any points. So now it's game on.
Good shot. This ain't corny.
That bitch said you a role player.
Trick fours.
Oh my God.
Joseph now to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
Y'all didn't put the ball in the hole. Y'all playing good.
Ragged the. Let's see. I'm about to eat right quick, man.
Started the Green Bay offense at the line. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
Says the man who tried to Euro me twice in one time.
It's complete. For a gain of 31. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet.
What?
It's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
They'll run on first down. Williams.
Bro, I don't know why he did. Bro, I really don't know why he dunked that ball. That one, I'll take a dunk.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Somebody was down there with him, man.
Had no.
Rodgers. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 7 yards there at a first down.
You crazy.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Now it's Rodgers. Going to be incomplete.
You see, he got nice and Call of Duty.
That one, it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
I don't even look at it. I don't what you call.
Off the draw.
Got them boys again, W.
This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
So is that what it is, bro?
Linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks
how y'all get a legend?
Extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them.
Oh, he a point guard too.
Now Jones. And Jones is not going to have the first down as they stop him short. The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here.
Yeah, he is the top
on the hookup. And inside the 20 before he's
y'all better hope JJ ain't guarding.
12, and the Packers have the first.
You said you'll guard him, JJ?
I'm not guarding him.
Oh, he swag on him?
All these niggas locked
get
down.
this inside the 10 now to the 9. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
What 3 y'all have?
They stay on the ground this time. It's Williams. And they'll be driven down here, losing yards to the 9. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights.
No, it ain't.
And he will get this into the end zone.
You got JJ.
Green Bay. A 9-yard touchdown grab. They're now on the board here in the first half. Crosby with the extra point.
Yeah, she better not. I give him that.
Say why my dude can't get him.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Man. Turn that future up, man. That's my shit. That bitch getting on my nerves, man. I just You gotta be a loose.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive, that culminating touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Hey.
To throw is Tannehill. And off his back foot, he'll heave this one deep. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. And I saw the pressure coming in, and then just problematic. Hit him as he threw it.
Bro, I'm out
and the
there.
interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. Give him 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well.
Oh, shit.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. They find some open field here. 20. And he's going to score. It's a Titans touchdown. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
Extra point up and good by Suckup, and that makes the score 14-7.
Fuck, how I get behind him?
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
One more touch from me, boy. You gotta be a loose, man.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Geronimo Allison, the intended target, but it'll be second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Oh, shit, that was a great time,
Rodgers looking deep for Adams, and that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up.
Well, you got my playlist over there, man.
Third down. So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. Again, Rodgers. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
How about man?
J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. Adam Humphries deep to return. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback.
Bit swag on their ass.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive, and the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the locker.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Tennessee getting the first down on a big play of 18 yards.
Jesus Christ, who the fuck is this?
From all the way up.
Match box.
Out of the gun, Tannehill. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Rodgers gives this to Jamal Williams. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. The defensive end, Cameron Wake, brings him down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And Adams has it. Good play. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Hey, you need a big play? Go to your big play guy.
Listen, that's football 101. When you have to have it, you expect that guy to step up. A lot of people call these receivers divas. Sometimes just leadership when they get in the huddle and say, get me the ball.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Packers. Davante Adams, 38 yards. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Crosby connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 14. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll try the air now with Tannehill. And Walker has it. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 38-yard line.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Again, it's Henry. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
And it's caught. That'll put him at 77 yards receiving for the ball game. It's a first down. This will probably be the last play of the quarter. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. They come out here in the eye. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. And now a sneak, Tannehill. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Now, that was a little too conservative for my liking. It's only 2nd down, and they try to run the sneak. Give credit to the defense. They pushed them back and set up 3rd down.
Through a couple of plays, this Green Bay. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Ryan Tannehill. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And they are able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter.
Partner, that was simply an example of getting low, wasn't it?
It was indeed. And for the quarterbacks, so they get low the line. They did their job. Is the quarterback's job just to find a crease and dive?
Find a crease and just get in there. And ordinarily, you start low yourself, get low behind that offensive line. But sometimes they do such a great job, you can almost fall forward and find the crease for a touchdown.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. It was Kenny Vaccaro there to get a hand on that one. The Packers on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. And he finds Jimmy Graham. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A really nice gain of 25 yards. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. On second down, it's Jones. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. It goes as a loss of 6. And now 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete, certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. The Packers go for it. Rodgers. And able to find Graham, complete. It's a gain of 16 and a 1st down for the green and gold. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Daquan Jones able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. The connection made. It's Graham. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. Rodgers to throw on 2nd down. And incomplete. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when an ex-defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And they've got a 4th down now in a game that, to be honest, has been pretty much everything we could have asked for. Now in desperation, he's got it at the 15. And they're going to have this all the way down deep into Tennessee territory. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. They come up on a 1st and goal, and most likely 4-down territory as they need a touchdown and a PAT for the lead. Back to throw, and Graham's got it, complete. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. So this defense, they looked a little shaky to start the drive, but bottom line, they're a play away from finishing it off.
They rocked them a little bit on this drive, didn't they? But as you and I both know, it's not how you start, it's how you...
And that is caught. Touchdown. And they're an extra point away from taking the lead here in the final minute. Now they can boot it through on the always important extra point, and then their defense has to hold up their end of the bargain.
And there's something that you've pointed out in numerous games that we've worked. Okay, the excitement's going on. Everyone's celebrating over there. Who's calling up the defense to make sure they're focused because they still have some work to do?
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And they'll start in a hole here as he's brought down at the 11-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Let's go, defense! Cover!
Tannehill.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Let's go now. 30 base. Smith. You got block me.
Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Jair Alexander.
And that one, oh, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to come up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. A little bit of space there for the first down run as that's going to get them about 5 yards. Rashaan Evans out of Alabama had the tackle defensively. Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And this one boiled down in the end, Charles, to simply too much Aaron Rodgers.
We've seen this many times before, haven't we? And I'm sure we'll see it again in the future. Extreme confidence in his abilities, extreme confidence in his teammates. Never thinks a game is out of reach because his right arm can equalize anything a defense can put out there.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Packers are winners here as we say so long from Lambeau.